Well, we are 1 week away from Thanksgiving, and for many Americans, that means it's time to stock up the liquor cabinet. But depending on which state you live in, that may not be so easy. NBC News correspondent Kathy Park explains.
Hey, Aaron, we have been covering all angles of the supply chain crisis. And with the holiday season kicking off, we decided to take a closer look at the impact this is having on the beverage industry. We recently visited America's oldest cordial producer, and they showed us how they are pushing out their products by getting creative.
Jacquin's in Philadelphia knows how to keep the eggnog flowing. They've been serving up the holiday treats since 1990.
We will go through 100,000 pounds of eggs, 80,000 gallons of cream to make just over 500,000 gallons of eggnog.
While there's no shortage of the beverage itself, packaging the product and getting them out in time without delay is a different story. This year, the supply chain bottleneck is impacting just about everything you see on this assembly line.
This is our capping machine. The caps have been one of my biggest fears with the supply chain. It typically would be a 4 to 6 week lead time when all is well. That has been extended to 4 to 6 months.
Plant manager Jim Logan, who's been with the company since 1999, says one missing link or even an equipment malfunction could spill over into a major disaster.
Well, say that you don't run out of labels.
Right.
What do?
We cannot produce.
Even if you have the product?
Even if you had the product. So then you're talking about dumping product down the drain, clean, and then that's the whole...
That's worst case scenario.
That's worst case.
As America's oldest cordial producer, the team at Jacquin's has learned to maneuver around the disruptions thanks to experience and early planning.
We did some really good planning up front. The challenges within our supply chain are old enough that we were able to anticipate some of the problems.
But some problems were unavoidable. Take, for example, their signature glass bottle running dry at the manufacturer.
We needed a substitution. We needed to figure out a solution to still get the products to the store. And so the alternative went to a different type of a stock bottle, which obviously led to some consumer confusion.
Some economists say these logjams show how interconnected our supply chain really is and will likely get worse before it gets better.
If we listen to industry insiders, many suggest that the bottlenecks were actually, they're expected to intensify as we head to the end of the year and into 2022.
The persisting problems now passed down to consumers.
And so when we look at prices, we're seeing in many cases double-digit gains in everything from gasoline to corn feed to lumber, really seeing inflation hit 30-year highs.
And when it comes to alcohol, states like Pennsylvania and Virginia are setting purchase limits due to supply shortages beyond their control.
Yeah, well, we tried to buy a bottle 2 days ago and they were sold out.
Back at Jacquin's, it's crunch time in the lead up to a holiday season unlike any other.
In this 48,000 square foot warehouse, typically this time of year, the products would be stacked high and packed in tight. But this year, due to supply chain issues, we're looking at about half the inventory. So whatever is made today will be shipped tomorrow if they're lucky.
We will call in a truck, say for an example, on a Monday. We might not see that truck until Wednesday the following week.
These supply chain pain points stretching across industries and trickling down to customers. A sobering trend, at least through the new year.
And experts say luxury and premium spirits may be a little bit harder to find on the shelves this year because in addition to the supply chain shortage, some of these products take a lot longer to produce. So as you begin stocking up, consider this. Be prepared to make more trips to the store as you look for a particular bottle, and also consider having an open mind. Be flexible to other options this year.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.